Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be trying out this new Easter egg that was found. I believe you can get a Ray Gun Mark 2 from it for technically free, I guess, but it involves this light right here. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and try to do this Easter egg. It seems pretty difficult, but I think we can manage to do it. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. First off, first thing I want to do is go over here and hit this. We got absolutely nothing. Alright. I'm gonna grab my little canister, and I'm trying out a new gun today, actually. It is the RAYGUN 45K. It's the first SMG that is unlocked. And honestly, it kind of looks like the Scorpion from Black Ops 2. I don't know. Like, whenever you ADS, it doesn't really look like it. But without ADSing and just looking at the iron sights, it reminds me of the Scorpion Evo. But let's see how this gun does. So it looks like it does 137 damage to the head. Not too bad. I guess we'll see as the rounds progress. But in order for the Easter egg to work, we actually have to get to round 20 before doing it, because I think you get worse rewards if you do it at an early round. So I'm just gonna take my time, go through the map, get all the perks I need, and then we'll do the Easter egg once we get there. It is only round 2, but this gun doesn't feel that terrible. Okay, we got some cluster nades. I think I'll just keep my Simtex, to be honest. Now, I don't have too many attachments on this gun. I think all I have is a laser sight and a couple other attachments. I only have this gun like level 6 though, so... Oh yeah, and in my last video, I was recording a weapon that does a lot of damage, and I had the damage numbers turned on. But I'm going to be turning those off because that's how I normally play without those on. Because it just looks a lot better whenever you kill the zombies without the damage numbers, from my opinion. Now, I do like having the health bar on the bosses. I wish they would add a feature where we can turn on health bars for only, like, bears and Uberklaus and stuff like that. But for now, we just gotta deal with not having health bars for them, and that's alright. We got some stun grenades. I don't think I'm gonna go for the wonder weapon, though. I think we're just gonna stick to the RAYGUN 45K and then the RAYGUN Mark 2 whenever we get it from that Easter egg. Yeah, I'm having a good time playing Black Ops 7 though. This map is honestly, it's awesome. Like, the relic hunt is still going, and that is just crazy to think that this map has been out for so long and they still haven't found the last relic. Alright, it's round 5. I think I'm gonna head over to Blackwater. I usually always go to Blackwater first, so let's just stick to that. Now, I'm probably going to play this round a little bit differently. I think what I want to do is each area that we go to, I think I'm going to grab all of the perks before we go to a different area. Even though I skipped Quick Revive, I need to go back and grab that once we get the power turned on. Oh, I'm already out of ammo. Holy crap. Okay. This gun is not that great at destroying these spores, but I think it'll eventually... Yeah, there we go. It eventually gets the job done. Alright, now that we have the power on, I know this is a waste of points, but I'm going to go back and grab Quick Revive because I missed it. Let's go. Nice, good old Quick Revive, bro. Honestly, I'm so glad that they made Quick Revive do more than just helping you revive your teammates faster. It makes you really want to buy it in solos, other than the fact that you can revive yourself with it. Well, I was about to go to the next area already, but I realized I do want to grab Speed Cola first. I'm going to skip out on Melee Macchiato though, because I'm not going to be meleeing at all this game, so there would be literally no point for me to grab it. How much is Speed Cola? Okay, we have just enough. Alright, cool. Before I leave this place, I'm gonna finish this Ravager round out, just because they're a little bit much. Yeah, that Speed Cola feels really good on this gun. I'm glad I got it. Alright, let's head out to Ashwood, and then, yeah. Dude, the truck almost blew up. We had like 8 Ravagers on there. I should have brought a point turret, honestly. Oh, I just realized we don't have quite enough points to open that door up there, so I need to kill a few more zombies. I think all we need is 1,000 points. Let's just go ahead and get to maybe the last zombie real quick. Yeah, this gun is definitely gonna need a pack-a-punch here pretty soon. It is already feeling the rounds. Holy. Compared to the gun that we were using in last video, this gun is weak. Okay, we have enough points now. Let's go ahead and put our toxic growth down over here so we can try to get this gun upgraded. Dang it, it looks like toxic growth didn't cover it all the way, so I'm gonna actually have to protect this side. Okay, it looks like it's already done. Oh, and we did get a free perk. Nice, we got Vulture's Aid. Let's go. Now I don't have to buy it. Actually, we do have another toxic growth charged up already, so I'm gonna go over here. And I believe there's another spore. Yeah, there's another spore over here. Nice. Alright, so if I put that... Okay, that seems pretty covered. I'm just gonna let my toxic growth eat all of the zombies. Not gonna shoot them. And we got another mystery perk, and it's Deadshot. No way. Okay, we are getting a lot of perks from these right now. What is going on with that? I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Because those perks do get expensive. Oh no, we're out of ammo. Oh my gosh, okay. There we go. Took a little bit, but we finally got that done and we can turn on the power. Man, I really need a pack-a-punch. I really need a pack-a-punch crystal from the toxic growth right about now. Alright, it looks like that's the end of the round, so I'm gonna head over and I think my next perk that I want to buy is gonna be Jug. Alright, let's do this. Oh, let's go. We got a pack-a-punch crystal. Hopefully this gun is a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It seems like it's a lot better. I do think that zombie was like half health, though. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll see truly this round if it's good or not. Oh, nice. And we got a rare ether tool. Let's go. Okay, I think this spore over here should be up and ready to go again. Let's see if it is, or did we already do it? Okay, no, it's ready. It's ready. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe we can get a purple ether tool or tier 2 pack-a-punch, maybe? It's a lot of zombies that it's killing, so we might get something good from that. Or not. Okay, we got a rare ether tool. I guess I can put that on my knife. Oh, and before we leave, I do want to grab double tap. That way I don't have to come back over here just to grab it. Yeah, Tessie definitely took a beating against those Ravagers. She is like 1 HP. Okay, this gun is destroying these spores a lot quicker now. Oh, I don't even think I'm gonna have enough points. Yeah, we need a little bit more points. Alright, I think that should be enough. Let's go. Oh, let me try the power strat here. Nice, I got it. Let's go. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So now that we have all of the teleporters unlocked, the next step of the side Easter egg is going to be breaking all of these walls around the map. So I believe that there is one over there on the way to Blackwater. There's this one, and then I think there's one more whenever we head this way from spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and drive over there and break that one really quick. Okay, yeah, we would have missed this one if I didn't come back this way. So I'm glad that we came over here. And then these ones going to Blackwater should already be broken. Yeah, they were all already broken. Oh yeah, and I also forgot. I need to go grab stamina before we go to the next area. Okay, so I think we're going to need to save up a little bit more points because this door is going to be pretty expensive. And then, yeah, we're definitely going to have to save up some more points. 4,500. Okay. Hopefully we can get a TED task here soon. We'd be able to get an easy free perk. Oh, while we're over here getting these points, I'm going to go ahead and do the toxic growth on one of these spores. Did we get anything good? Okay, we just got some salvage and a armor plate, I think. Oh no, we got some money too, I forgot. Oh, double points, perfect. Alright, I do want to save one zombie because we can go and we can head over to the Cosmodrome since we got stamina. And also, I'm going to skip out on death perception just because I don't really think it's necessary. Yeah, I just don't overall really enjoy that perk too much. I think it is good to have, and it is pretty cool, though. Maybe I would like it a little bit more if I researched some of the augments, but as of now, I don't have any of the augments unlocked, so just seeing zombies through walls doesn't really benefit me that much. Alright, we have made it to the Cosmodrome, and this rocket is looking mighty fine like always. Alright, since the round is turning, I'm just gonna run around and shoot all of these zombies that are just laying around. Is there any more around here? Where are they at? I know where like every single one on farm is, but I'm not too familiar with over here. I think I have to open up some doors to see all of them. Another Ravager around. Glad to get a free max ammo. I will take it. Okay, so we have 5,000 points. I think I'm going to go for Wisp Tea. 5,000 points. Alright, we're going to be at Cosmodrome for a little bit longer because we need to go down there and we need to grab PhD. So I'm going to farm some points and then grab PhD. Oh yeah, what augments do you guys use on your Wisp Tea? Do you have the one where the Wisp doesn't attack any of the zombies and just heals you? Or do you have the one where it does attack the zombies? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I don't think 4,000 is going to be enough to buy PhD, but let's go ahead and check. So PhD is going to be 5,500. Okay, we got to save up a little bit longer. You know, I never really thought about it, but Cosmodrome isn't that bad of a training spot. I mean, the zombie spawns are kind of weird. You can definitely get it done over here. Alright, that horde of zombies gave us enough points to buy PhD, so now we can head out of this area because we got both of the perks that this area has to offer. Now, we did break the wooden barriers coming here. So now all we need to do is break the wooden barriers that are going to exit 115. And then that'll be all of the barriers that we need to break in order to do this side Easter egg. Okay, so it looks like we already got Deadshot from one of the mystery perks. So now all we need to buy is Elemental Pop, which is going to be 6,000 points. So we got to stay here until we get 6,000 points, and that should just be another round or so. And while we wait for this round to flip, I'm going to go ahead and do the Spore method and see if we can upgrade our gun a little bit more. Let's see, come on, give me Pack-a-Punch tier 2. We got some monkey bombs. Not that bad, not that bad. Not really what I'm looking for, but it'll do. Here, I think I'm going to move the car just so I can train a little bit easier. Alright, this should be plenty of zombies to get us 6,000 points, so we can buy Elemental Pop. That definitely was enough. Let me grab this armor plate without you hitting me, zombie. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's go grab Elemental Pop now. I think this perk machine is probably one of the coolest perk machines. I mean, it's literally an arcade game. How does it get any better than that? Oh, I didn't realize it, but the cook was following me that whole time. Well, I'm not really doing the Easter egg. The main Easter egg, I guess. But I might as well grab the Abomination Carcass because we can get some pretty good loot out of those purple growths around the map. And I don't really need to save a zombie, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this round off. Oh, I was about to shoot that purple thing, but I realized I haven't put the Abomination Carcass on test yet. Uh-oh, it sounds like we have a bear. Okay. Hopefully this gun... Hopefully this gun will kill it. Okay. I'm glad the gun killed it before he started charging at us again, because I don't know how that would have ended if he did. So for the next step of the side Easter eggs, we're actually going to have to use every jump pad around the map in like one big loop. So we're going to need quite a few points for that. And I think we have a lot of zombies right here that will give us majority of those points. I think I'm going to not grab the nuke right now. Okay, so we have 6,000 points. But I don't think that's enough, so I'm going to go one more round and just save my points, because I think after one more round, we should have plenty enough points to hit every portal. Ooh, it's getting a little crazy over here. Oh, I think I just backed myself into a corner. Oh, we got another mystery perk. Alright, we got Death Perception. I'll take it, I'll take it. And a double points? Let's go. Yeah, we are definitely going to have enough points now. Okay, cool. And... my Wisp Tea is going to be watching that zombie. Unfortunately, we didn't get any upgrades for our weapon through that, but that's okay. Alright, so for the loop that I'm going to do that will take us all the way around the map, I think I'm going to start at this jump pad. And this jump pad, if you look behind them, they are actually numbered, which is going to be useful for the next step of the Easter egg after we do this one. But, so first things first, I'm going to go from Ashwood to Blackwater Lake. Then from Blackwater Lake to Janus Towers. Then from Janus Towers to Van Dorn Farm. Then from Van Dorn Farm back to Ashwood. Okay, now once you get here, do not go over to that jump pad. The next jump pad that you want to go hit is that one over there. And we're going to be taking this one from Ashwood to Zarya Cosmodrome. Then from Zarya Cosmodrome to exit 115. And then to close off the loop with the final jump pad, we're going to be taking exit 115 back to Ashwood. And if you did all of those the same way that I did, you will have closed the loop, and in about 3 to 4 rounds, there will be a light blinking at Janus Towers. Okay, finally, we got an epic ether tool. Let's go. And there's a TED task right here. Let's go ahead and do this. I think I'm gonna wait until after the Ravager round, though, to do the TED tasks. Just because this would make it even harder than it needs to be. Okay, let's go ahead and start this TED task. Death from below. Okay, so I think this will be best done probably over here in this area. So if we go over here, I'm gonna have to open up this door. Might as well grab armor vest. Okay, so yeah, actually right here is probably the best spot. So I'm gonna train up all these zombies right here. Honestly, it would be good to use a C4, but I think we can manage with maybe a Simtex. I don't even think that killed any of them, to be honest. I think it just made a bunch of crawlers. Oh no, we did get some progress. I'm not sure if that one worked though. Okay, it looks like we're already at purple rarity, so let's just train these zombies back up here. Matter of fact, I have a decoy actually. I should have realized that beforehand. Okay, cool. We're at legendary. That went pretty quick. And now we can jump down here and we can grab our rewards. So we got a mystery perk, melee macchiato. We're not really gonna use that, but it is good to have because once we get all of them and we do more TED tasks, we'll get our perma perks. And I think that was the final perk that we needed. Okay, we have a couple zombies left, and we already did all of the jump pads and broke all of the barriers. So we might as well go over to Janus Towers and just wait for that blinking light to appear. Oh, I'm also just now realizing I never put the Abomination Carcass on Tessie. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I do not want to spawn in Klaus. I don't think this weapon is going to be strong enough for that. Just going to park the truck over here. And it doesn't look like the blinking light is activated yet. So we're going to need to go through a couple more rounds just to make sure it's activated. Okay, so it's round 20 and it looks like it's still not activated. So I think we need to go one more round maybe. Let's go ahead and hit this and see what we get. Absolutely nothing again. I am just getting very unlucky with the loot pools this game. Man, I love the laser combined with the augment on Deadshot Daiquiri for the reduced hipfire spread. It just makes hip firing so easy, like, you literally don't even have to aim. Just gonna check again before we end the round, and the light's still not blinking, so go ahead and end it real quick. Oh, let's check. Okay, so it looks like the light is blinking now. And if we go over here and check, yep, it is. Alright, now I'm going to get to the last zombie because I think it would be kind of crazy for me to sit here and try to decipher this code with all of these zombies right here. Alright, all of you zombies have to go. I am trying to do an Easter egg. Just one of you. All I need is one. So we have one last zombie. Unfortunately, our Wisp Tea didn't activate, but that's okay. Alright, so the way that this works, these lights are going to be blinking. And in these little pauses, that is signifying that there is going to be a different number that is going to be counted. So look, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pause. And then whenever it stays like lit up, that means it is resetting the code and it's going to do it all the way over again. So after this resets, I'm going to count it and I'm going to try my best to get these numbers down. So I just got to wait until it flashes and stays lit up. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I'm going to pause my game. I'm going to open up a little notepad. I'm going to type in 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the next number is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, the next number is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next number is going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. The next number is 2. And then it looks like it's already lit up, so 1, 1. So 1. And then this is already lit up, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the next number. All right, and then it goes back to this. So let me just make sure I got the correct first number real quick. 1, 2, 3, and that matches up with what I got. Okay, so the code that I got is 3657214. So this code corresponds to each jump pad that you need to hit. And you need to hit the jump pads in the order of the code that you got. I'm trying to make this simple, so if it seems complex, once you do it once, it gets a lot easier. I do want to mention, whenever you finish this, if you miss the portal at the end, this code back here will reset, and you'll have to come back after you mess up. You'll have to come back here after 3 or 4 rounds, and it will pull up a new code that you will have to do. Now, last time I did this, the code changed, but the portal stayed in the same spot. So I was able to know that, hey, I used that jump pad. That was the wrong jump pad. But this is the correct jump pad that I need to use. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and find where jump pad number 3 is. Alright, so I will be putting up a picture of all the jump pads that have the numbers on them, and it'll help you out a lot with this step. So the first jump pad that I need to go to is the number 3, and that's going to be in Ashwood. So we need to head over to Ashwood. And whenever you're doing this, by the way, don't hit any jump pads. Yeah, so whenever you figure out the first jump pad that you need to go to, don't hit a jump pad to go over there. Just use Tessie and drive it over there, and then you can use the jump pad. But it has to be the correct jump pad, or else it will mess up. Okay, so we need to hit the jump pad from 3 to 6. So we need to go from Ashwood to Zarya Cosmodrome. Okay, so that one is going to be over here. This one over here is going to be 3, and then this one over here is going to be 7, I believe. Let me double check though, and let's see. Yeah, so this is 3, and then that one over there is 7 for Ashwood. So if we need to go from 3 to 6, that would be from Ashwood to Zarya Cosmodrome. So boom, Ashwood to Zarya Cosmodrome. And then we need to go from jump pad number 6 to jump pad number 5. And that would be from Zarya Cosmodrome to exit 115. So let's go ahead and take this jump pad over here. Now that we have done 6 to 5, we need to go from 5 to 7. So that would be exit 115 back to Ashwood. So let's go ahead and hit 115 to Ashwood. And then we need to go from jump pad number 7 to jump pad number 2. So that's going to be from Ashwood to Van Dorn Farm. So if we go over here, this is jump pad number 7 right here. We need to go to Van Dorn Farm. And then we need to go from 2 to 1, which would be Van Dorn Farm to Janus Towers. Okay, so we did that. Now we need to go from jump pad number 1 to jump pad number 4, which would be Janus Towers to Blackwater Lake. That completes all of the jump pads that we need to do. Once you finish your code, you need to go back to Ashwood with the jump pad to finish the loop completely. Now, once you get to this point, there's going to be a portal in the sky. I see the portal right there. Okay, so once you get the portal, you might not be able to see it right away. In order to find your portal, you need to use Tessie. Do not use any more jump pads, because once you use a jump pad, this portal will disappear. And you'll have to go get a new code, and you'll have to do it all over again. So, I'm pretty sure this portal is going to be Blackwater. Is this going to be Blackwater? I think this is the portal that we need to go to. I think that's the jump pad that we need to use. Hopefully it is, because I do not want to miss it. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it. And if we do fail it, honestly, it'll be good because I'll show you what to do whenever you need to fail it. But if we don't fail it, then that's okay. Okay, Yeah, we got it, we got it, we got it. And then once you go through the portal, there will be a rift in the sky. Or I guess another portal. A bunch of zombies will spawn in. And then your Ray Gun Mark II will be sitting here waiting for you. You also do get some points. It looks like you get one legendary, one purple, and then some sort of lethal or tactical. And that's how you get the Ray Gun Mark II for completely free in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now that we have this ray gun, I do want to pack a punch it, and I do want to use it because I'm working on the mastery badges for the wonder weapons, because I think that there might be a calling card or something, and I bet it's pretty cool. So let's get pack a punch number 1. And you know what? I honestly might stay at pack a punch number 1 right now. Let's see this bear. Yeah. Absolutely destroyed. The Ray Gun Mark II is so good in Black Ops 7. So if you like to run an equivalent exchange as your quick revive augment, then this side Easter egg, you need to be using it in every Ashes of the Dead game that you play, because it is always going to give you the Ray Gun Mark II. You do have to get to around 20, but I still think it's really good. Oh my gosh, that Ravager round gave us so much salvage. Holy crap. Okay, I think we're gonna go to Pack-a-Punch tier 2 now. And dang, this camo looks really good on the Ray Gun Mark II. I liked it on the Ray Gun, but I think it just looks even better on the Ray Gun Mark II, to be honest. Got another bear. Let's go ahead and just get him out of here. Absolutely deleted. Goodbye, bear. See you next time. Alright, let's see how good the Ray Gun Mark II at Pack-a-Punch tier 2 is on round 24 against this full horde of zombies. Well, it looks like we got a Brain Rot activation. Nice. Yeah, it just absolutely deletes them. I love this gun, dude. I'm so glad they put this in here, because in the last Call of Duty, we only had the ray gun, and I think this is much needed. Definitely needed in this game. Alright, well, I made my way over to exit 115 because I feel like I always train at Blackwater, and this is also a really good POI. It looks really good over here, the lighting is good, and yeah. And I don't train over here much, so I figured I would give it a shot. Oh. Ah. Doesn't look like it's going so well over there. Maybe I should stay over here. Just mow through these zombies. Absolutely deleted. The Ray Gun Mark II is probably one of my favorite wonder weapons here. Now the gauntlet does have a special place, but I used it so much in doing the Easter egg multiple times that just using the ray gun and chilling out feels really good. Okay, we're getting really close to Pack-a-Punch tier 3. Did we get anything good over here? Oh, we got a Pack-a-Punch tier 2. I will take that. Now, I'm probably not going to be using my SMG just because I have the Ray Gun Mark II. I feel like I just gotta use this gun for the rest of this match. Alright, it looks like we have enough to Pack-a-Punch this Ray Gun Mark II all the way to tier 3 now. Yeah, that looks good with the green. It even matches the little reticle for it. That is pretty clean. Pretty clean. This little inspector right here with the Reba's Diner right next to it and the galaxy over here, just perfect thumbnail material. Let's go. Alright, now let's train up a full horde of zombies and see how well this ray gun does. I know it's only round 27, but I mean, you're going to be having this at this round, so might as well test it here. Alright, now it's time to absolutely delete all of these zombies. Goodbye, zombies. Yeah. Yeah, this gun is no joke. You know, whenever I first started playing Black Ops 7, I never really got the Ray Gun Mark II. In fact, I made it all the way to level 55 without even seeing it in the mystery box. Like, I did see it in the mystery box, but I never actually got it from the mystery box. So I guess, yeah, I could say it like that. But now that I've been playing more and there's this Easter egg to actually get one for free, I've used it a lot more since then, and I am not disappointed in this weapon. And just to check, I put on the damage numbers in the health bar because I want to see how much damage does this do. 43,000 damage. 43 43,000 damage. Yeah, this gun is absolutely no joke. I love this gun. It is so powerful, and it'll carry you into some pretty high rounds. Unless you're going for like round 100, then you're going to be using the trap strat. But even then, this gun will be pretty good for the bears. Just for the memes, let's hit this spray real quick and see what we get. Little max ammo, nice. And we got a pack-a-punch tier 2. Might as well throw it on the knife. Oh, I hear a bear that just spawned in. Let's go pay him a visit. Yeah, he's gone. Stay mad, little bro. Alright, and with that being said, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think about the RAYGUN Mark II.